Welcome, welcome. It's another episode. Yay. Also, Merry Xmas, as this is going to release right on Xmas Day. So, X being whatever variety, form, or shape that you may partake in this said particular holiday. Wishing you all the best to you and yours, and all the good things that come forward with it. So, it's another episode as I'm recording. Probably one of another. I think I might do something a little extra. We'll see. What the hell? A traveler's chest up there? Charming little egg.
Right then. That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. It would be wise to leave it alone.
Oh, that dead bird.
Maybe I need more pockets. Come on, open up.
Son of a... I'm gonna stop this and see. I don't know. Should I pick on this? Because I know exactly what's gonna happen, but yeah, screw it. You get warned to leave it alone, but I need the XP. Another traveler's chest. Nothing but rags. Sad. Oh my gosh. Alfred Hitchcock would be amazed. Man, look at all that XP. Each one's worth 120 each. I'm fine with dashes. Oh, jeez. I'm getting my ass kicked. Um... So I straight up just walked out of there. I don't have fireball prepped. But this guy does. And so much for that bullshit. Oh my goodness, that is a lot to loot. Help! Blood has made it nearly illegible. Help! The darkness has rolled in a wraith wind, cutting us all off from all sides. We sent people through, but no one can make it more than a few steps before the word's obscured by drops of blood. This letter is our last hope. Send help, anyone from anywhere, I beg of you. We will renounce our lady lost and kiss the moon's feet, if that's what it takes. Just don't let the darkness take us. Ah. Too late, fools realize their folly. Unfortunately, that really happens a lot. And I feel there may be some parts in the world where that kind of event is going on right now. Not to get too political. It's not really what this channel's for. So I'm all about hopefully giving you a distraction, if only for a brief moment from your troubles. Alright, so nothing of interest there. We'll take a quick short rest.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Can't slow down.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke
For
of.
a warm bed and full stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
Something indeed.
I should speak up.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
Just this once, I wish people would simply say hello.
Hello.
That would be an appropriate response, I suppose. It's hard not to get a smile from her from every once in a while.
Absolutely.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul. Wizards. Always talking, never knowing when to be quiet. It'll hurt less if you hold still. Mourn for whoever you were before the Absolute infected you.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Ecosahedral artifact. Ooh. My word nerdiness just peaked.
What in the hells is that thing? Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Might be knocking around here, right? Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Oh, you know, I feel a little embarrassed to.
Expected a find lurking from this cursed gloom. Certainly wasn't this. Wish we had stone. Glimmer of hope steel amidst the darkness.
That's one way of looking at it. You could also say it's a prime target. The one pocket of light in the gloom.
She's right on that too.
Oh, pragmatism. Thy name is Shadowheart. You're not wrong, though. Best we keep our sojourn here to a minimum.
How's the barricade coming along? Jahira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
All right.
God's blood, this is heavy.
Hey, it's Dannon! Let's say hi!
Looks like that odd ox made it through the shadows.
Karlak! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Which one first, Carla?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please. Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good. This thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
All right, give him the iron.
Well... Alright. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Three is a bit bold, but
Thank you. Can we go to bed now?
Hold on, Karlak. There's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours. It's contained for the moment.
Very
It's
warned
just
this?
too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that. But the thing is, there's a cure.
Hmm?
I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
I
It's been
can
my
probably
pleasure.
guess.
Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
All right. Stretchy a bit. What's she got to say?
This is the best day. The best day. I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
Karlak, you just suggested necrophilia to the god of death. I mean, unconfirmed, but there's definitely some strong hints of evidence that point that way. Oh, man. Next episode might be a happy Christmas for a couple of us.
No, still incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
Holy shit!
Are you satisfied? Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. That's up to you.
So, I happen to know a little interesting tidbit. I'm thinking I'm going to leave him this time.
Good little hero.
Let's go see Jaheira.
Ready as you are. This is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Karlak is ready to go right now if she really wanted to.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Last Light, check it out. We've gone legitimate.
I didn't click this.
And Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Let me see what you have. More out of just general curiosity than anything. Infernal alloy. Yeah, I sold a bunch of shit off camera. I was carrying too much. And there's still more I can get rid of. But I don't want to ferry it. Alright.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
We need to talk. Please. Be welcome. Have a drink.
My gods.
To your very good health.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. You know more of the herb than I do, it seems. Except for how it tastes, perhaps.
I mean, normally I would decline the drink at that point, but just for the sake of trying to build rapport.
Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? You speak frivolously. I do not believe you grasp the cost of what we're dealing with. Look around you. Good men, good women. stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Who was Izzy?
General Ketherick Thorn. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. There is only one outcome that interests me. Killing Ketherick Thorn and ensuring that it sticks this time. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Seems like I'm doing most of the heavy lifting.
You're the only one who can get inside the towers. You were born for this mission. Or made for it, rather. Besides, you need this. You need to heal yourself of your infection.
She's not wrong.
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
Yeah, how do I reach him?
You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
All right. Here we go. We're going up the stairs. Mole.
Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with bigger fish. Later.
Wait. Oh! It's Raph.
It's good to see you again. I'd ask if you've made any progress with your little problem, but the telltale twitching of your eye is answer enough.
I'm sure your rifle is simply a coincidence.
My dear, nothing is coincidence. Mortals trifle themselves with free will, as if their betters have not molded every potential path ahead. No offense meant, of course. I'm sure everyone in Last Light thinks they could have changed things. They're not the only ones ripe for temptation, you know. My last contract here fed me for decades. Please, I would never leave such a mess behind. Far too much attention for so little gain. I never surrender knowledge for free, but one good turn deserves another, does it not? To repay you for the souls sent my way, I offer a taste of the truth. Ketheric Thorm, proud father, man of faith, utter fool. On the night the Harpers sealed him away, someone murdered his entire army in cold blood. Now who would possibly benefit from such a massacre? If you want to know more, I could work the exchange of such precious knowledge into the terms of your future deal. But the time for quibbling over clauses and contracts hasn't quite arrived. You'll be limping back to me soon enough. For now, I'm afraid you've already made me late for a meeting with another client. I'll see you soon.
Okay, well.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
I think I'm going to break episode here. And start a new one here shortly. Also because I kind of need to take a little bit of a break. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.